Here are my predictions for what to look forward to in the bike industry in 2023 when it comes to mountain bikes and e-mountain bikes. First of all, it's going to be a difficult year for manufacturers and especially for resellers due to a number of reasons which I've already made a video about here. I think that this will affect the rate of new product launches somewhat. It makes no sense to release, for instance, a brand new line of bikes during a recession, and my prediction is that the number of new product launches will be fewer in 2023. Sales, yes, they will continue simply due to high inventory levels at retailers. I also predict that we will see more normal MSRPs than the sometimes outrageous prices that we've seen on some bikes recent years. Sadly, we will probably also see a number of smaller manufacturers go under in 2023. Bike sales and sales of related products has dropped dramatically. We're talking about 50 to 80% in some markets and product categories. It's only a matter of time before we see the first victims of this downward trend. 2023 will be the year where customization of bike geometry will kick off in a wider sense. Flip chips have been around for years, but we're now starting to see angle sets that are shipped with new bikes, which makes them highly adjustable. And following that trend, we have also started to see adjustable droppers, for instance, where the amount of travel can be adjusted to suit the rider. One wild idea that I have would be to have droppers with two settings, especially for eMTBs, where I want to sit just a little bit lower in steep technical climbs. You know, like press once for a preset height on the dropper and then another press for a fully declined dropper. Wouldn't that be great to see? And lastly, when it comes to customization, more bikes seems to come with the option of riding mullet, where the rear end is designed a little bit differently depending on your choice of 29 or 27.5-inch rear wheels. Components, I don't know, there will probably not be a revolution around drivetrains, brakes and suspension components as far as I can predict. Sure, there will certainly come alternatives to SRAM AXS wireless components at some point, and we have seen some funky derailleurs from Shimano, but that's all variants around the same theme. I also just don't see the benefits with electrifying suspension components. Who wants to pay for that? There have been quite a few hardcore hardtails introduced the last few years, and this is a very appealing category of bikes for many. With little money, these bikes can get you out and have fun on any trail really, regardless of how steep and chunky they get. I think this category of affordable bikes will grow in volume and that there will be a number of alternatives to the likes of the Trek Roscoe and the Canyon Stoic out in 2023. Looking forward to that. When it comes to e-mountain bikes, it's usually best to look at Specialized to see what the future brings for other brands. A motor that is tilted upwards with the battery moved in front of the motor is something that we've just started to find on other bikes, such as the new Canyon Spectral On, for instance. In my opinion, it looks bulky and kind of ugly, but I do understand the benefits of lowering the center of gravity and make room for larger batteries. Larger batteries also seem to be another trend, but in my opinion this is so 2022. Do we really need big and heavy 1000 watt-hour batteries? I think the watt-hour race will start to level out. On the contrary, I believe that the trend for low to mid-weight and mid-power eMTBs will continue with the introduction of new motors from TQ and Fazua, for instance. I really like how stealthy these bikes look. A thought though, why settle for low-powered motors when bikes with almost full-powered motors can be built with around the same weight and range? I mean, it's great to have the option of getting lots of power when you really need it, isn't it? So my speculation is that we will see lightweight bikes other than the Orbea Rise or the recently released new Orbea Wild using more powerful motors, like the Shimano EP8. Integration and connectivity is also a trend that will continue on e-mountain bikes. Again, Specialized is a benchmark with its intuitive and powerful Mastermind system, where other manufacturers follow with their variants. So to summarize, the industry will slow down and go into some sort of hibernation mode during 2023. Hopefully I'm wrong, and I wish that we see at least some interest in new bikes and components the coming year. But my guess is that 2023 will be a year of evolution and not a year of revolution. Subscribe!